So, the whole idea of this site is about breaking big concepts into small, digestible values. We need to be able to make sure that even though something is big and mighty, and we need to simplify it, tell it in a story, share it in ways that is easy for you to relate with, make sure it's something you can understand. So first of all, let's start with the idea of the blockchain. What exactly is a blockchain really about, and how can you understand what the blockchain is? So very simple, the blockchain is a ledger, and if ledger is too complicated for you, let's simplify it further. So a blockchain, for example, is that young lady. There's a young lady not far from where I am, talking right now, called Blessing. Let's imagine she has a book where she records every sale she makes, every purchase she does. She has a business and she has a book where she's writing and populating with what she's doing. That book will be called a ledger. Good. Now, of course, let's say, for example, she had 50,000 naira and she spends 10,000 and she spends under 10,000. That ledger will show that she had 50,000 naira, she has spent 10,000 twice, she now has 30,000 naira left. Now, of course, this is a private ledger. Yeah? Now, what exactly is the blockchain? The blockchain is a distributed ledger. It means it's not a ledger that only this lady keeps for herself. It's a ledger that is available to all. So imagine, for example, that she decides to make a ledger a Google Doc that she shares with anybody who wants to see it. It means every time she spends, it will show there. Everybody will know how much she has left. Everybody will know how much she has spent. And nobody will do business with her expecting that she has more than she has, because everything she's doing is transparent for all to see. And the blockchain is not just her ledger, it is a distributed ledger that everybody can see what is happening per time. Everybody can see who is taking from it, who is adding to it, where they are sending it to. Everything they are doing is out there in the open. What this makes happen is people can relate with each other and do business together without having to trust each other. Because the factor of trust is, I believe what you are doing even though I cannot see it. But now that I can see what you are doing, and another feature is it is immutable, meaning I can't change what is there. If I change what is there, it will show that this was done and it was changed. So everything is transparent, is open, everybody knows what's going on, and trust is no longer required. So it's called a trustless system. It means trust is already embedded in the system, and everybody can see what's going on. The ledger is distributed, every addition and every subtraction is visible to all, for all to see. It means that this is an open financial system that allows people to be able to transact and deal without worrying about somebody else sabotaging them. Now that's essentially what the Bitcoin was built around. That was the concept behind Bitcoin. When Satoshi Nakamoto in the year 2009, after the financial crash that happened in the world, decided to come up with this concept. His idea was, we're tired of banks lying to us. We're tired of central banks trying to sort out banks, and we don't know what the fate of our money is. Would it not be better for us to be free enough and open enough to be able to manage our own resources, be transparent as much as possible, and know when things are going wrong and when they are not going wrong? Can we have more control of our destiny? That was the idea behind this. And of course, over the last 12 years plus that this has been on, it's grown, adoption has grown, usage has grown, modifications have happened to the initial structure of what that should look like. Many other coins have been birthed, and it's interesting what's happening in the cryptocurrency space. So blockchain, for example, in very simple terms, is a distributed ledger that is trustless. It means it's open, everybody can see what's happening there. It's designed in such a way that we can have more control of our own finances. We can see what our people are doing, and we can transact business with other people without having to worry about a central middle layer authority that increases the fees between our transactions and makes it difficult for us to transact. I hope this was digestible enough for you to understand. That's essentially what the blockchain is about, and it's on that concept that different cryptocurrencies have been built over the years. I hope you get it.